Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sticker Designs by Mel. I am Melanie. So, I'm in a bit of a precarious situation here. I have my camera so nicely resting on top of something to be able to film this. So, I'm at school and it's lunchtime, so if you hear like lockers and doors opening out in the hall, I apologize, but I know I'm not going to be home tonight to be able to film this, and I wanted to get this filmed for all of you. This is going to go along with my budgeting. However, I did want to put it in this notebook because I carry this bullet journal, like it has random things in it. I carry it with me everywhere, and this is where I keep track of everything. And I will probably transcribe whatever I put in here in terms of this budget you're going to see into my budget book, but for now it's something that I want to keep with me so that I have something to refer to when it comes to other things. So what is it I'm doing? I'm going to be showing you what a one weekend competition / convention for dance costs. Now, some of the costs are like costumes, for example, which will be used more than once, but I did have to get them paid before we could go on this competition this past weekend. So this past weekend, our oldest daughter and I, along with our son, went to Buffalo. We went to the NYCDA dance competition and convention. So I thought I wanted to keep track of the expenses so that I know what something like this costs, and I can keep track for further or future reference. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up. So I have a whole bunch of empty sheets here. I have this spread that I made for our youngest daughter's birthday. I'm gonna go ahead and probably add the information right here. I don't know if I'll need one sheet or two sheets, but I will add the info here. So let me get my notes and then we'll keep going. Okay, so to get some of these numbers down on this dance budget, I only brought my Creative Kingfisher sticker book. So I'm going to go ahead and use a few stickers. I think I want to go ahead and use the, oh, where did I see them? I wanted the butterflies because I think it goes beautifully with my daughter's dancing. So I'm going to use some of the butterflies to just decorate a little bit. I have my Ohuhu, I don't know if that's how you say it, dual tip dot pen in pink. And then I just have this Erin Condren dual tip highlighter / marker, and I'm going to use the black felt side to write. So, and I also pulled out my gray in case I wanted to add anything else in gray, but we'll see. So first, actually, you know what? Let's start with the gray. I'm going to use this side, I think. I don't think this, no, doesn't connect. So let's see. This was called the NYCDA, and it was in Buffalo. And I will write March 2023. That way I know, like, in reference to what date and stuff. All right, so let's see about adding just a couple of these just to make it look cute. I angle it like that, and maybe a little tiny one over here. Okay, so some of the major costs. So first, obviously, we had the competition fees. So I'm gonna add competition and workshop because it's a competition and convention. So you pay to compete and to attend the classes. So competition and workshop fees. Let's do a pink dot. So I'll do a pink dot. So the fees were in US dollars, so 587 US dollars, which translates to $838 and 76 cents. And how I come up with this number is that's how much it cost me to get this much money out of my bank account on the day that I took it out. So when the day that I did the conversion at the bank, this is what it cost me, because the conversion rate changes every day. So that is what it costs just to have our daughter registered into the competition and the workshop. So yeah, it adds up. All right, then we have the hotel. So hotel, where do I want to put this? Probably right here. So hotel. So we arrived on Thursday. So let me put that. So we arrived Thursday and we stayed until Sunday. So that's 4 days, 3 nights. So, and this hotel, beautiful hotel, but downtown Buffalo, they only had valet parking, so it's a little expensive. So the hotel in US dollars for the 3 nights, plus valet and stuff, cost $634.16 US, and that translates to $1,087.05. So that was just the hotel. Then we have costumes, and that's something I mentioned that, you know, it's for more than one competition, but I did have to pay these before I could take them, right? Because they don't just give you the costumes and say, oh, you could pay us later. No, these costumes are expensive, so they want their money now. And I don't blame them. So do I want to list them individually? I will list 2 of them separately. So I will list her solo and then the rest. So she did a solo. This was her first time competing, a solo routine. And then she had 3 group routines, groups. So the cost for her solo costume was, oh, where did I write that? Was $327.70, and this is Canadian only because it was, well, Canadian. And then the rest of the costumes for the 3 groups came to $441.70. So the total costumes, we'll say, was $769.40. So that's the total for the 2 of them. All right, gas to get there. Thankfully, I only had to get gas here, like close to home. I didn't need gas in Buffalo, and I had enough to get home because Buffalo's not very far. It was like maybe a 2.5 hour drive depending on traffic. So gas, I only had to pay, I'll put a dot just because I want to keep it consistent. It came out to $91.13 Canadian, so not bad. I did get travel insurance, so I got Blue Cross. I get this travel insurance every time I cross the border, especially with the kids, because you never know when things are going to happen. So that cost for the 3 of us for the entire duration was $44.68 Canadian. So that's a small amount of money to pay for, you know, just feeling like you're safe while you're in the States or while you're traveling. Then, so food. Let's talk about food. The breakfast was included with our hotel, so I didn't have to worry about breakfast. Lunch and suppers, my kids don't eat like a lot at regular meals, so we just ate when we were hungry. Plus, I did take out some cash, which I'll talk about after. But food, I think I have 1, 2, 3 meals. So 1, 2, 3, like specific meals. So one was at Chick-fil-A, which we'd never tried. So that was $33.73 USD. and that converts to 47.77 Canadian. Then on the Friday, so that was Thursday. Friday night, we went to Olive Garden. Neither of the kids had been to Olive Garden, so I brought them there. At Olive Garden, we spent $84.38 USD, and that converted to 119.15 Canadian. And then the Saturday night, we got pizza through Uber. It was a nice pizza place called Pasquale's. Actually, really good pizza, I have to say. That cost us $46.59 USD, which converted to 65.78 Canadian. So that's where we're at. So those were the major food expenses for dinners. I did take cash out, and we'll talk about that right now, actually. So let's see. I took out some cash for spending. So for that, I took out $200 total US. And 200 US came out to 309.08 Canadian. So that's where we're at. We did do some shopping. I just want to make sure. Oh, wait, one more thing. So I ordered the, what do you call it? Well, I'm going to put the name of the company, Evolve, because I'll know what that is. I ordered the video of my daughter's solo, as well as some pictures from her dances. So in total, let's see, what was that? It was 75. Okay, so it was 95 USD for the video and pics of the solo. And then it was 75 USD for pics of the group dances groups. So that in total into Canadian came out to, I wrote it, it was 240.19 Canadian. So that's what I spent on video and photos for her dances. And honestly, I don't do this at every competition, but because this was the first time she competed a solo and she did so amazing, I had to get it because you never know what's going to happen. So I had to get the video and stuff. So I know that's a lot of money, but it was worth it for this one. Then we did some shopping. Not too much, but again, because it was the kids' first time in the US, let me leave some space. I think we went to 3. So we went to Target, and there we spent $137.15 USD, which converted to 194.24 Canadian. Oh, right. Then we went to Five Below. Trying to remember. Five Below, we spent $49.67 USD, and that converted to $70.14 Canadian. And I feel like there was one more that I'm missing. Oh, I think I kept it separate. Shopping, was it just the 2? Yeah, that was just the 2. So I don't need this one. Let me get my white out. Okay, so I have my white out here. I'm just gonna white out this pink dot. I thought there were 3, but there's only 2. Next, I did get my daughter, now I really need this white out. I got my daughter some dance clothing items. In total, so funny story, one of them was a black tank top, and the only reason I got this black tank top at the competition was because we needed a black sports bra tank top to go under their hip-hop costume for the group number. Guess what I forgot to pack? So I rushed down, and thankfully they had vendors that was selling clothes. I was able to get a black tank top, but in total I spent, oh, I didn't put the US total, hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to add that up. So in total I spent $184.86 USD, which converted to $261.17 Canadian. So those are all the major things. The only other thing is we had to pay the Peace Bridge toll on the way home, which still astounds me that they have tolls to cross bridges, but whatever. So that was $10.75 Canadian. So these are all the expenses so far. Let's just go ahead and get a grand total, shall we? So I'm gonna do it with this. Okay, so total in Canadian. All right, so in total Canadian I spent for this entire weekend, keeping in mind that the costumes will be used for other competitions, but still, everything I had to pay right before the competition and throughout the weekend came out to $3,921.16 Canadian. So that is the reality of having a competitive dancer in today's world. So let me just add a few more cute butterflies to liven this up a little bit so it doesn't look so painful, because, well, you know, that kind of money hurts. So we'll just do this, and then, yeah. But at least now I have a clear picture of everything that was spent to get her to dance one weekend. So let me know what you think of this. I don't know if any one of you might find this useful. I don't know if any of you have dancers or competitive athletes. You know, this could be the same thing for people who play hockey, play soccer, gymnasts, anything that you have to travel for competitions, that kind of thing, or tournaments. This could apply. So let me know if you found this useful. I know for me it is, because now I know what to look forward to, or like how to budget for future competitions, especially international ones like going to the US and stuff. But that is it for today. I wanted to show you kind of this breakdown. Let me know what you think. If you want to see competition budgets for my daughter's cheer, like our other daughter's cheer, or other dance competitions, let me know and I'd be more than happy to do that. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing this. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.